Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. Hope you all doing well and enjoying your trading. And hope last week was pretty good for all of you. And a lot of good movements were there last week. And as I said last week, we're gonna see movement in the market after the the Fed rate, the CM. So we were having movements in the market after Fed and the ECB rate, the CN, and quite strong movement, good movement. And let's look at the market for this week. Hope you guys are still holding your trades since last week because market is moving the way we were looking for. Let's start. Okay, if anyone want to join the members the group and looking for membership or one-on-one training, just simply type in your browser techtradingacademy.com and click on the register button. You're gonna see two levels over there. Yeah, one is group membership, group training, and the other one is one-on-one. If you're looking for group membership and training with that and trade setup and all those things, just head to that. And if you are looking for personal training, one-on-one training, just click on the one-on-one training and join. If you are having inquiry for anything else, just go back to the main page. You're gonna see form over there. Yeah, home page. You're gonna see form over there. Fill that form and send that form to me for further information. Okay, if you are looking to follow me on social sites for trade setups and for updates on ideas, just simply go back to my trading view profile, type it over there in search bar, wave trader. Yeah, you're gonna see my image over there and click on the idea and look at this signature box. Okay, so look at this signature box. You're gonna see all social sites links over there. Yeah, so all links you're gonna see over there: website, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Telegram. Okay, so for updates, follow me on all these social sites. All right. For setups, follow me on those social sites. And for setups, you can look at the trading view profile as well for setups, or you can look at the techtradingacademy.com on the home page. Okay, hot setups, the setups we are looking for in for coming weeks. You're gonna see those setups on home page, or you can you can you know look at the setup section as well. All right, so just click on the idea, click on the idea or the setup on the website. You're gonna see over there. All right, or you're gonna see trade setups. Okay, categories. Look at the trade setup categories. You're gonna see all setups over there. All right, trade setups. All setups are over there. Or if you want to look at the trading view profile, you can see over there. Okay, so hot setups gonna be on the home page. So the hot setup is the dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD. I will show you what you guys need to do. Okay, so dollar CAD, oil is already rising. Yeah, so last week I have shown you buy setup on the oil at the bottom, and gold, buy setup on the gold, and sell setup on the dollar yen. Okay, start to sell the dollar yen for downside. Dollar yen is almost finished the move which we were having on the dollar yen from bottom. Okay, so dollar yen and euro yen. Okay, dollar yen, euro yen. Okay, euro yen is already moving, so you guys already need to be into that trade. I have shown you last week as well. Sell setup on the euro yen. So do you guys see my screen? Everything is all right? Thank you. Okay, so Oh, one more drop on the euro yen. I have shown you that trade last week as well. So this week you guys need to look for continuation, more downside. Pound sheaf breakdown. It is already going down. Okay, hot setup. Yeah, so these are the hot setup which you guys need to look for. You can look for these setups on my trading view profile as well. Okay, dollar yen. Yeah. So the previous setups were there. You guys know that we were looking for sell at this area. We were looking for sell from that top and looking for let the price sit at the bottom. Yeah. Let the price sit at the bottom. Yeah. When price sit at the bottom, we were looking for buy. Looking for buy. Okay. That wave completed over there. So we were looking for that wave, bearish wave. Then we were looking for buy that wave. Then we were looking for that sell. And at the bottom, we were looking for that buy. Okay. Now time to go for that trade. All right, Fed is over. Fed rate the scene is over. Now time to look for it to go down. And buy on gold. Last week I have shown you one more drop. Okay, if you remember that one more drop is finished. Now you guys need to look for that wave. We'll show you. Okay, but these are the hot setup which you guys need to consider. And drop on the dollar CAD. Okay, what I said last week, you guys. We're not going to consider that one more up move. We're going to consider that big drop. Okay, now time to get ready for that move. All right, so oil, medium term long, medium term buy. You guys already need to be into that trade because last week I have shown you that trade. If you guys do remember that chart, the oil chart. Yeah, started the Forex, weekly market outlook last week from the oil and other setups. Okay, good setups was there. Okay, so, and euro yen. Okay, euro yen is already moving the way we were looking for. Okay, you guys can see that there is a clear continuation pattern formation. All right, so my purpose is not only to show you trade setup in the weekly market or outlook. Yeah, so my purpose is to teach you as well so that you guys can learn something as well with the setups. Okay, just continuation. You can watch for this to break down and continuation. So this chart is updated, already updated. Last week what I was asking you to look for, this breakdown, this trend breakdown. Okay, you got that breakdown. Okay, what was the example which I have just asked you to look for? That was the example. Okay, you see that breakout is same aggressive breakout. Okay, now you guys need to look for it to continue for more downside. Yes, a lot of potential still there on the euro yen for more downside. Update is there. You guys can see that. Yeah, once price broken down, we were anticipating that correction. You see that? Yeah, looking for that correction. Then correction turn into a flag in the form of flag. All right. In the form of flag. That flag broken down, turned into another formation like flat channel. Now you guys need to look for breakout of that flat channel. Simple. All right, just look for that breakdown and continuation for more downside. All right, breakdown of that flag and more downside. So it's easy setup on the euro yen and euro CAD. One more drop. All right, so one more drop on the euro CAD. Okay, it went up, but you guys still need to look for it to go down. Slightly went up. Okay, we'll show you what you need to do on that on the euro CAD. So euro dollar did not got the breakdown. Yeah. Okay, and after that we got a the correction got bigger. Okay, we got the strong breakdown. So last week I have shown you that trade. If you guys remember that, yeah, I asked you to look for that trade on the euro dollar, sorry. And one more drop. So these are the good trade setups which you guys need to consider even this week as well. Okay, continuation on the pound yen for more drop. So let's move on. Okay, so which trade setup I said last week? That setup. Okay, you guys need to consider that setup. And what this week, the bigger image is same. Shown you that the bigger image last week as well. Okay, we are looking for a correction. Okay, this bigger image still there. This bigger image is not going to change anytime soon. So this is the longer term view. Okay, so what you guys need to look for, a bigger correction at this area before you start to keep looking for this pair to go up for longer term, for 2018, the whole 2018 year. All right, so this week what you guys need to look for, short them up and then draw. All right, okay, this flag which is just developing over there, break up for short them one more up move, and this pattern, yeah, I have shown you that pattern last week as well. Okay, and move downside. Okay, this trade this week, watch for that trade reversal after breaking up and then reversal. Okay, you see that there was a stronger impulsive candle, but price turned up, turned down after that, did not continue for upside. Okay, so this the candle you are having over there, that doesn't mean price going to keep pushing for upside. Okay, so last time when we were looking for sell on the DXY, okay, so same thing happened over there. So what you guys need to look for this week, shot them up, yeah, one more up leg, and then reversal. All right, okay, let this break up. Okay, once you're gonna see that one more leg is going to appear over there, then look for impulsive move, correction, or head and shoulder formation. Okay, and a reversal to the downside. Okay, that's what you need. This trade you guys need to look for this week. Okay, price can go for higher high, it can break up, it can go for higher high. If so, watch for this impulsive move, and that is your trade. Okay, and more downside. Upside is limited on the DXY. It is already very strong. We are not looking for the DXY to go more upside. Okay, so which pattern you guys can see that on one more breakup. Okay, that pattern. Okay, and then drop. All right, so I can show you the same pattern on the Euro USD as well. All right, so update was there on the euro dollar. Okay, so last week, which trade I have shown you? This trade. Okay, now you need to look for that trade. Okay, where price is currently? It is testing that bottom. All right, testing that bottom. So there is a correction on lower time frame. It can break down for one more move down. All right, you can even trade on that short term, one more drop if you want, but make sure you trade carefully. Yeah, because price is at the bottom at this area. Okay, price is at the bottom at that area. All right, yeah, one more drop. Look for that one more drop, and that is your trade. Okay, this is nothing. Just ignore that. All right, so that trade completed. That one more drop is completed. You guys can see that on the Euro USD. All right, so yeah, so we were looking for change in pattern formation. If change in pattern formation is going to come over there, just look for it to continue for more downside. Okay, but this is the trade you guys need to consider. All right, the example which I have just shown you. Okay, short term move downside on the euro dollar. Yeah, this flag to break down and continue, form new low. Okay, break that bottom, form new low, and give you a stronger impulsive move. Yeah, you see that. Okay, correction. Okay, and keep pushing for upside. Okay, I have shown you the example last week as well. If you guys want me to show you again, I can show you, but it will take some time. Yeah, and maybe some of you guys gonna start to frustrate, but I can show you again what you need to look for. All right, so that's what you need to look for from the bottom. All right, so you don't have this price action from the bottom, so make sure you trade carefully for buy at the current price on the euro dollar. Okay, watch that impulsive move at the current price. Okay, and look for the euro to go back up. All right, so where once price gonna form new low. Okay, at this area, this move at that area, and that correction. All right, so and that correction, and that's gonna be the wave you guys need to look for. Okay, so for longer term on the euro USD, as I said, the DXY needs to correct back for longer term for upside. Similar like that, euro has to correct at the current price. I mean, we need to see a bigger correction at the current price before you guys start to sell the euro dollar for longer term to the downside up to the previous bottom 106. Okay, here. Okay, at least flat formation. Okay, this kind of correction you guys need to see before you start to sell the euro dollar for longer term. All right, or simple ABC move. Okay, then you guys can start to go for you can start to look for that trade. Okay, so far don't look for that trade. Okay, you don't have this formation over there. Okay, this is not your trade. So what is your trade? Yeah, the trade which I have just shown you. One more drop and go back up. All right, you know, keep eye on that trade for this week. That's your trade. Okay, I'm going to show you lower time frame. You guys can trade on this one more drop, but make sure you trade carefully, all right, because it is at the previous bottom. What price can do? Price can slightly go beyond that bottom and can turn up aggressively. All right, it can go beyond that bottom. Okay, you are having correction. All right, simple ABC move. Okay, it can break below that bottom and can turn up aggressively. Okay, so if you are looking for that trade, make sure you trade carefully. Yeah, that one more move down, and once price gonna break that bottom, gonna form new low. This is what you guys need to look for. Okay, you don't have that at the current price. All right. Okay, so wait and watch for that move from the new low or the previous bottom for next week for the bullish wave on the euro dollar. All right. Okay, so that's what you need to look for, guys. Buy setup on the euro dollar. So sell setup is not there for more downside on the euro and the dollar chief. Okay, so you guys are having the wave which I was asking you to look for last week. Okay, what I was asking you to look for, this trade. All right, that trade, that was your trade. That was the trade you guys need to look for last week. So I hope you guys already into that trade. I hope you guys were listening to me last week. Last week was pretty good on all pairs. All right, so that what we were looking for. That is what we were looking for. One more up move. All right, that's what we were looking for. One more up move on the dollar chief. Okay, you guys having that move. All right, so on current price, you guys need to look for continuation. All right, you guys need to look for it to continue. The wave is there. Yeah, this wave is finished. Okay, now we are having that move. Okay, correction is there. Now look for it to continue. Complete that move up to that bottom or form new high and give you a impulsive move, correction, and start to sell it for longer term to the downside. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to show you so that you guys can understand that what we were looking for in our trading room. Okay, so we were watching that breakout. Okay, that breakout. And I have shown you that correction last week as well, if you guys remember that. All right, so I have shown you that simple ABC move. Yeah. Yes, I have shown you slightly, slightly lower than that. Yeah, slightly lower than that in the form of flag, not in the form of flat channel. All right. Okay, so you guys already need to be into that trade. Now you need to watch for it to continue. So once price gonna complete that move, yeah, so this correction needs to continue. Okay, this correction needs to continue for more upside. You can buy for that short term for upside. All right, make sure you trade carefully. So once price gonna complete that move, okay, gonna form double top. All right, once price is going to form double top, you guys need to look for it to reverse. All right, look for sell setup once price is going to hit that top this week. Okay, yeah, so look for aggressive move from the top, correction and move downside. All right, so showing you that example as well last time as well. Okay, same there. If you guys not gonna see aggressive sell, this aggressive sell from top. All right, so then what you guys gonna see? You guys gonna see change in pattern formation. All right, change in pattern formation. Yeah, price gonna complete that move, corrective move, and continuation for more upside. All right, so you can see that pattern formation. So I will update about that chart once I will see that yes, there is a buy setup for more upside on the dollar chief, and try to follow me on the YouTube for timely update. Okay. All right, so for this week, look for double top and reversal on the dollar chief. As I said last week, yeah, double top, and this is your trade. All right, so let's look at the oil. All right, so as I said last week, you guys are gonna have another chance to buy the oil. If you missed the oil last week, you're gonna have another chance to buy the oil from the new low. If you haven't bought the oil, let me show you the charts. Previous chart. Okay, so last week I said let the market form new low. Once price gonna form new low, look for it to go back up. Okay, once price completed that move, this move forming new low. Okay, this is your trade. All right, this is your trade. Okay, so if you're selling the oil, make sure you sell the oil carefully. Yeah. All right, so make sure you sell the oil carefully. It is not ready for the big fall. Oil is not ready for the big fall. Okay, so here in this chart you can see the price has just completed the bearish move. Yeah, same chart. The bearish move has just completed. Okay, that move. Okay, this is the trade you guys need to look for. All right, similar like that trade. Okay, for one more drop or aggressive breakout. Okay, aggressive move, give you a breakup, correction, and keep pushing for upside up to $90 or this previous high. Okay, so what you guys need to look for, I think the oil is already going up. Oil is already going up. So we look at the oil for you. Okay, so that is what we were looking for in our room on 15-minute time frame, correction and continuation. We got a correction on lower time frame, we got a breakout. Price is trying to continue for upside currently. Okay, so if you are already into that trade, good work. If you are not into that trade, watch this correction to get bigger and look for buy. All right, so watch this correction. Yeah, it can turn into a triangle formation. Yeah, it can come, price can test that bottom again. All right, triangle, expanding triangle, and look for it to buy. Yeah, if you don't see that triangle and price is going to test that bottom again, this bottom, you see that bottom at this area. Okay, so that is your trade. Okay, don't go for sell on the oil. Don't go for that small money. Okay, consider that continuation for upside. All right, so if you guys, you can place stop loss behind that impulsive move. If you guys are not sure what I'm talking about, there is an example for you to learn, to understand. Simply go to this chart. All right, there was a chart, this chart, and look at the updates on this chart. Okay, we were looking for buy setup at that time on the oil. Okay, we were looking for buy. Okay, so you got a very nice impulsive move. You got a correction. Yeah, this correction, you got a, yeah, you see that correction completed. Yeah, and after that that correction completed, you gotta break out. All right, you got a breakout and continuation. So basically, I'm showing you the same steps again on the oil, the current price. Okay, if you are not sure, go back to the oil charts on my profile. You're gonna see this buy setup over there. Yeah. So oil is back. Watch for flag on 15-minute time frame. Okay, so you just need to repeat those steps again at the current price on lower time frame on 15-minute time frame. Okay, so this correction needs to get bigger. If you are not in, wait for this correction to get bigger. Okay, come down, put your fib lines over there. Yeah, come down, test that bottom, or yeah, test this area, that bottom. Okay, and this is your trade. Okay, continuation for more upside. This is going to be a good trade up to $90. We are looking for it to go back up to $90. All right, go back up to the $90. All right, if it is not going to hit the $90 and going to hit the previous top $80, $82, still this is a good trade. Okay, still this is a good trade. So good luck, guys. This trade, yeah, this trade. I have just posted that chart a couple of hours ago. All right, this trade. So we are looking for it to trade is quite similar. It's similar like the index charts. Yeah, if you remember the index chart. Okay, that trade. If you remember the Nasdaq 100 index chart. Okay, it seemed like that. So buy on the oil and dollar CAD. Yeah, big move. Big move is about to come on the dollar CAD. Okay, now you guys can start to look for this pair for longer term to the downside. Last week, as I said, we were neutral on this pair. We were looking for the Fed rate, the CN2 over on this pair, and once that even gonna finish, we're gonna start to sell the dollar CAD. Okay, watch price action at that top and go for the short on the dollar CAD. Okay, go for that trade. Buy setup is not there. You can't buy the dollar CAD for upside. Buy setup is not there. Okay, buy setup is not there on the dollar CAD. Okay, what you guys are having currently, again going to show you the previous example. You see that correction, it was setting up for the big wave. Okay, drop. That was a correction, bigger correction. That was a bigger correction, and you guys got that move, that wave. All right, so you are having same pattern again. Okay, same pattern again at the current price. All right, same pattern again at the current price. Okay, so watch for that move again. Okay, from that top. How this pattern gonna change? Okay, how that pattern gonna change? This pattern gonna change if you're gonna see aggressive move is just coming over there. Yeah, very aggressive. Or you guys can say that something is going to happen unusual with the CAD or unusual with the dollar. Dollar is already very strong. Okay, dollar is already very strong currently. So some countries are concerning about the strength of the dollar. Okay, so if this is going to happen, then this pattern gonna change. Okay, but still there gonna be a sell on the dollar CAD for longer term. Still, you guys, you have to look for this, move down for longer term to the downside. I mean, dollar CAD back to the 18 area, 118 area for longer term. 118 area for longer term. Okay, so we are not expecting that big breakup for upside. We are expecting price action at the current price and reversal back to within the bigger correction, within the bigger structure. Okay, so on lower time frame, watch for the price action and look for the dollar CAD to go down. Currently, if you guys remember that last week, what I have shown you on the dollar CAD short-term buy setup. Okay, what I have shown you, expanding triangle. All right, this expanding triangle, if you remember that. Okay, what I said, watch that bottom for short-term buy, this area. Okay, that expanding triangle formation. Okay, you got that impulsive move, you got the expanding triangle, price tested that bottom, and there was a short-term buy. All right, there was a short-term buy for upside. So price has completed that short-term buy. All right, this short-term buy. All right, now what you guys need to look for, a stronger price action at this area, correction, and start to sell the dollar CAD for longer term to the downside. Buy setup is not there now. Okay, you can't buy the dollar CAD this week for upside, for more upside. It can keep pushing for a couple of bars the way it is just doing. Yeah, don't consider that as a move for more upside. Okay, I'm going to show you the example again so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. Okay, last time I have just posted that chart. Those guys who don't have the clue what price is just doing, a couple of bars went up on the dollar CAD. All right, so a couple of bars went up, and those who don't understand the patterns and don't understand the structure, they started to get worried about that. What's happening with the dollar CAD? Okay, and then price turned down. All right. Okay, so it can push for a couple of bars for more upside, like 30 pips, 40 pips, or even 100 pips. Okay, but that's not your trade. Even if it is going to go for, I mean, up to 3500 area, 34. Yeah, even if it is going to hit the 34 area, this is not the trade you guys need to look for. Okay, this is the trade you guys need to look for, a big move to downside. All right. Okay, last time I have shown you that sell, this sell, this sell, and this sell. Okay, how many sells I have shown you on this pair successfully? Okay, so the first sell was there. All right, big drop, and the next sell was there. All right, and we were looking for sell on the breakout at this area. We haven't got the breakout. We got the continuation pattern. We haven't got the continuation pattern, and price turned into a bigger correction, and then we were looking for sell at that area. Okay, we got that sell, we got that sell, we got that sell. Okay, so if you understand this, the pattern structure, you gotta know the longer term direction of the market. Okay, so we are still within that pattern, so this trade gonna be a good trade in coming days. Okay, don't care about the interest rate anymore on the, or don't care about the the NAFTA deals, or don't care about the oil. Just care about the charts and patterns and structures. Okay, so dollar CAD and Kiwi CAD. Okay, now let's look at the Kiwi CAD. Sorry, Kiwi dollar. So which trade I have shown you last week? If you guys remember, what was the trade for last week? Okay, so hope you guys are into that trade. Okay, so breakdown of that flag. All right, so price broken down but turned into a bigger correction. Okay, so we were selling the Kiwi dollar in our room for more downside. Okay, so I was showing you which trade, that trade. Okay, and I hope you guys are into that trade. I hope you guys are into that trade. All right, so if you are into that trade, now what you need to do, you need to watch for this to continue for more downside. Okay, I mean, this to break down. Okay, this bigger correction. Yeah, this bigger correction, simple ABC move to break down. Yeah, break down and form new low, and then look for it to go back up for longer term. Yeah, that's what I have said last week. All right, one more drop and then up. Okay, so it is going for one more move down. All right, so what was the formation last week? I have said you guys need to look for. Okay, so this triangle formation. All right, so here at the previous bottom, you guys need to pay attention. Yeah, okay, previous bottom, go back up. Okay, if going to break down, let it test that bottom. Okay, test that bottom, and that's going to be the trade. Okay, this is the trade you guys need to look for coming weeks. All right, so for short term, for this week, you guys need to be already into that trade from from that top, because I was showing you that trade from that top. Okay, if you are not into that trade, you still can take that trade for continuation to the downside. Yeah, you still can take that trade for breakdown and continuation. Okay, that small trade. Okay, that small trade, but this trade carry a very huge risk over there. Okay, because you guys can see that it is testing up, coming close to that bottom. All right, and buyers can get into the market and can change that pattern formation, can turn into another one. Yeah, or double bottom. You guys can say that double bottom price can turn into a double bottom and can start to continue for upside. Okay, so if you are going for that trade, make sure you trade carefully. All right. Okay, so what we are looking for it to break down. Okay, break down at this area. Okay, if not going to break down, then give us a stronger impulsive move. Okay, give us a stronger impulsive move, give us a correction, and go back up for one more up move. And then go down for one more drop. Yeah, break down that bigger daily trend continuation pattern for one more drop, and then go back up. Okay, so for this trade, if we're gonna see that move this week, yeah, for this trade we're gonna analyze how price is going to rise within that circle for this week. All right, if it is going to rise aggressively, we're not gonna consider that move anymore. We're gonna keep looking for continuation and upside, continuation and upside. Okay, continuation and upside on the Kiwi dollar for longer term. Okay, all right, so that's what you guys need to look for this week on the Kiwi dollar. All right, so let me show you the example, guys, what I'm talking about, because they're going to be a good trade setup on the Kiwi dollar. All right, so you guys see this move? All right, so that was a bigger daily correction. Okay, price went down for one more drop. Okay, so that's what I'm showing you currently, and that's what you are having currently. Okay, one more drop, form new low or test that bottom and start to rise for longer term to the upside. Okay, that one more drop and then start to rise aggressively for just repeat that pattern again at that bottom. All right, so if you know that, that's okay. If you don't know that, what you need to do, then as I said at the start, follow me on the links social sites for updates on that chart on the Kiwi dollar. All right, they're going to be a good buy setup very soon on this pair. Okay, so this pair is just breaking down. All right, so you guys know that what I was showing you last week on this chart. Yeah. Okay, there was a very nice trade setup on this pair. Very good trade setup. Okay, what was the trade setup? Give us another leg to the downside. Okay, let me show you the chart again, the chart which I have just shown you last week, if you remember. Okay, guys, so it's all about patience. Okay, market wants patience. All right, so patience is really important in the trading. If you don't have patience and making decision, and after a couple of hours you are changing your decision again, yeah, you're not gonna understand that what you are doing. Okay, so market wants patience. Give it time. Okay, so the way we are having currently. Okay, so broken down. Okay, so you guys remember that last week I was asking to look for that correction breakdown. We'll show you that on lower time frame. All right, you guys having that move, that trade now. Okay, so we'll show you what you guys need to do this week. Just bear with me. Let me show you the previous chart so that you guys can learn something. Okay, so what was the correction? That was the correction which I was showing you last week. All right, so breakdown of that correction and more downside. Okay, you got a breakdown. All right, so if you remember that, I said, yeah, that wasn't your trade. Okay, you don't consider that trade. That wasn't the trade, by the way. That was a clear correction, and you guys are having that trade. So enjoy it. Enjoy your profit. Enjoy your money, guys. So next is, yeah, it is just going down. So what you guys need to do next, okay, repeat the past steps, the steps which I have just shown you last time. Okay, I'm going to show you the same steps again. Okay, so price has just broken down that daily flag. Okay, so what you guys need to expect this week, currently it is bearish. You can't do anything. You can just watch for the market to keep pushing for more downside. And once price is gonna stop, look for it to go back up aggressively. Yeah, aggressively. I mean reversal. Look for reversal from that bottom. Yeah, I'm just going to repeat again myself the way I have just shown you the setups at this area in last weekly market outlooks. All right, last weekly market outlooks. All right, so let this bearish move complete. Once couple of more bars gonna appear over there, gonna complete that move. Look for aggressive move from the bottom. All right, correction and reversal, longer term reversal. Okay, that's what you guys need to look for from that bottom. Okay, this move. If you don't see that move, then what you guys gonna see that? You're gonna see another correction. Okay, similar like that correction. Similar like that correction. Similar like that correction. Okay, another correction. Okay, there's gonna be one more drop. All right, now we are not looking for more drops on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, we are not looking for these drops because this wave is corrective wave for downside, and at some point this wave needs to finish. This weekly wave needs to finish and needs to go back up. Okay, so this is going to be the trade. This is going to be the longer term trade, guys, which you need to consider on the Aussie dollar, US dollar from the bottom. Or you guys can see that simply expanding triangle or expanding flat formation. Okay, simple ABC move. Okay, that's going to be the trade you guys need to consider. Longer term trade. Okay, so on lower time frame, what you guys can do, you can't do anything on the lower time frame for this week. The wave is just on its way. Let this wave stop first. Okay, if you guys see these corrections this week, yeah, you can trade for short term to the downside. All right, so there was a short term setup on lower time frame. We were looking for that short term setup in our room in the morning meeting. Yes, that is okay. That is the bigger weekly flag. Okay, so you see the previous corrections. Okay, don't trade based on just assumption. Trade based what you see on your chart. That's why most of the time I ask you to guys, do you see this thing? Do you see that thing? Do you see, I mean, specific part or specific pattern or specific price action or not? If you see, perfect. If you don't see, you need to learn. All right, because you guys see, you guys trade what you see on your chart. If you don't see correctly on your chart, you're gonna start to lose your money. Okay, so try to see on your chart. Try to understand what your chart is saying to you. Okay, so if you see corrections, yeah, these corrections, okay, these corrections, so they're gonna be a short-term trade. Yeah, this short-term move, this short-term move. All right, so there was a correction on lower time frame. Okay, if you see another correction, yeah, that correction, short-term trade. Another correction, short-term trade. Another correction, short-term trade to the downside. Okay, once price is gonna finish that move, okay, look for aggressive move. You see that aggressive move? Yeah, that kind of aggressive move, correction, reversal. Okay, if we're not gonna see that reversal, we're gonna see bigger correction again. That that bigger correction for one more drop. Okay, so that's what you guys need to do this week. Lower time frame. Okay, so short-term trade, that's what I'm just talking about. Okay, you see that correction? Okay, you see that correction? Okay, if you see another correction, this is your short-term trade. Okay, that's your short-term trade. All right, more drop. Okay, so once you're gonna start to see a stronger impulsive move, correction, start to buy the Aussie dollar, US dollar for reversal. Okay, that's your Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, that's what you need to do on this pair. Currently, it is just going down. Before you go for short-term trade, as I said, watch for correction. Okay, watch for correction and then look for it to go down. Yeah, so you are saying, is it a bigger weekly flag? Yes, this is a bigger weekly flag. All right, sorry, this is a bigger weekly flag. Yeah, but that bigger weekly flag, yeah, this bigger weekly flag, you see that? Yeah, so we were looking for sell from top. Again, the price is just going the way we were looking for from that top. Okay, now we are not looking for this move anymore. Yeah, that move is about to finish. Now we are looking for this move. Okay, that move, that wave. Go back up. Okay, we are looking for this pattern to appear over there. All right, similar pattern, the pattern you guys have seen over there, but that was flat. Okay, expanding triangle or expanded flat. Okay, that trade. Okay, you can't trade for this move anymore on this pair now. Why? Because the area, the place which I was showing you to sell, that place has just gone. You can't do anything now. You missed the move if you didn't sell this pair at this area. Okay, when I was asking you to look for sell at that area, if you are not into that trade from this area, you can't do anything at the current price. You missed the move from that top. You only can wait now. You only can wait for the market to give you another, you know, pattern or correction for more downside. Yeah, corrective pattern for more downside. So good luck on that pair. All right, so what I said last week on this pair, on the pound dollar, okay, bearish move. All right, so that trade, the trade which I was asking to look for last week, yeah, that trade, I do have that shot. Let me look at that if I'm gonna get that shot for you guys, so that you guys can understand that what I was asking to look for last week on this shot. Okay, hope you guys got that short-term sell. As I said last week, guys, you know, a lot of sales that was there last week. Okay, so this week, corrections. Okay, that move, that break, that wave is just on its way. All right, so this week, corrections. Okay, so which trade you guys need to look for this week? All right, so what is that? Let me remind you guys. So this trade you guys need to look for. I will explain to you how you can get for that trade. Okay. All right, so simple ABC move, that trade on the pound dollar. Okay, if you guys not gonna see any price action is there on lower time frame at the current price. Let me finish that and then I will show you. Yeah, if price gonna break down, then what you guys need to look for. Okay, watch this to break up aggressively. Okay, one more move down. Yeah, price should not break that bottom. This is your starting point or your first impulse. Yeah, and go back up aggressively. Okay, or break up and go back up aggressively. Okay, if you don't see aggressive buy over there on the pound dollar, it is not breaking up for aggressively for upside and breaking down that bottom. Okay, breaking down that bottom, then let it fall for more downside. Then let the pound dollar fall for more downside. All right, so the bigger image, you guys know that. What is the bigger image on the pound dollar? But I can show you that image again. Okay, then let this continue for more downside. Okay, so breakdown. Okay, let it continue for more downside. All right, so similar like the Euro USD. Watch for the aggressive move, correction. Yeah, you can buy on new low pound dollar. Yeah, break up, correction, and look for it to go back up for longer term to the upside. All right, this pattern formation. Okay, yeah, if no going to be aggressive for upside, if you don't see that aggressive buy, okay, what you guys gonna see then? You're gonna see another correction for one more drop on the pound dollar. Okay, I'm just going to show you the example. Then what you're gonna see. Okay, so then you guys can go for, even you guys can go for buy and then sell again. Okay, this correction, if you're gonna see that correction, similar correction like that correction, yeah. Okay, so there's gonna be another trade like that, another trade like that. Okay, if I see that pattern is going to develop, I'll update that chart. Okay, so currently you guys need to look for which trade, this correction to break up and flat formation. All right, so if going to be very aggressive move, stay into that trade and we are having a reversal. Yeah, which chart? This chart. Okay, reversal. You are having that move. Okay, wherever this pair gonna go, you guys gonna see good trade, good opportunity, good money on the pound dollar. All right, good money on the pound dollar. Okay, so pound dollar and gold. Okay, as I have just shown you the chart on the gold. Okay, this move you guys need to look for that this trade go back up. All right, this move, this trade. Okay, shown you that trade that wave last week as well after one more breakdown. Okay, so what you have seen on this pair, what I said last week. Okay, one more leg. What was the example? That was the example. All right, so you guys having that trade finished. That move is just over. You can't do anything now on this pair. You can't sell this pair. You can't sell the gold. Okay, that wave is just over. Okay, what I said, where you guys need to look for sell, close to the previous high, as much high as possible. Okay, simple ABC move appeared over there and price broken down. What you guys need to look for this week, okay, that's the question. Okay, you guys need to look for buy setup on the gold. All right, watch for the aggressive move from the bottom. All right, aggressive move, correction, that's your trade. All right, okay, if you don't see that, wait for that first impulse to appear over there before you jump into that trade. All right, before you jump into that trade. Okay, if you don't see that and you see another correction, okay, what I'm saying, you know, again and again, if you see this and if you see that, all right, okay, guys, so trade what you see on your chart. Don't trade based on assumptions, based on guesswork. All right, trade what you see on your chart. Okay, so if you're gonna see another correction like that, there's gonna be another breakdown setup. Okay, there's gonna be another breakdown, short-term breakdown setup. Look at that short-term setup. So we are not looking for that. We are looking for it to give us a reversal. Okay, that's our view. That's what we are looking for. We are not looking for this trade. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna look for that trade once we're gonna see that correction. Okay. We don't have that correction. We are not looking for this move. Okay. We are looking for it to reverse, to go back up. Okay, gold to go back up. So what you guys need to look for on lower time frame, okay, watch for that pattern to appear over there and then break up. Okay, this is a reversal formation. Okay, you are having that correction. Okay, one, two, three move. Yes, small move to the downside. One more move down, one more move down, one more move down, and watch for this. Okay, wait and watch for this from the bottom. Okay, and once you're gonna see that, start to buy the gold. Okay, start to buy the gold from the current price. I'm showing you examples clearly. Even if you are completely new to the trading, it's really easy. It's very easy to understand what you need to look for. It's really very easy. Very easy. No one gonna show you things like that with so much confidence. Okay? Okay? People gonna show you with confusion, do this and do that, do this and do that. Okay? You have to be, you know, you have to be at the one side at the one side of the market, either at the sell side or at the buy side. Okay, so you have to look for where probability is going to be higher. You need to look for that direction. Okay, and wait for the price to set up for that direction and trade into that direction. Okay, if it is not setting up for that, look for other pairs, look for other setups rather than just sticking to one pair. All right. Okay, so don't trade if you are confused. If you are confused on a specific pair, don't trade on that. Trade on those pairs or those setups where your mind is clear and clean. No confusion is just there. No double mind. Right? Trade on that pair. Okay, so as I said, trend reversal pattern formation can appear over there. One more drop, another correction, one more drop, and watch for the impulsive move. Look for it to go back up for 1400 gold. Okay, I'll try my best, yeah, to update that chart. Okay, this gold chart, I'll try my best to update this gold chart, but you guys need to keep in your mind what is the longer term view on the gold. Okay, yeah, why we are looking for that trade, this move, the reason is that it is not falling very aggressively. All right, so you guys can see that it, even that move was aggressive. All right, that move was aggressive. Okay, this move is not aggressive. Okay, so you guys soon gonna see, you guys soon gonna see, up on the gold. Gold gonna go back up to test that top again. Dollar yen. Okay, now you guys need to look for it to go down. The dollar yen. Okay, start to look for it to go down. All right, so as I said at the start of the meeting, good setup. Okay, you are having a correction. All right, this is a correction. Okay, look for that correction to break down. All right, okay, we are not looking for that move anymore. We are looking for it to go down. All right, so let me show you the previous chart again, this chart. All right, this chart, and we'll show you another one so that you guys can understand and show patience. Okay, that was the buy setup which we were looking for. We got that move. Okay, what price is doing currently? It is just repeating the step we have seen here. Okay, I'm going to show you charts at that area, that place, so that you guys can understand. All right, so price was losing its momentum for upside at this area. All right, you guys can see that correction and dropped. So once price gonna dropped, there was a continuation to the downside. All right, so it went down aggressively after that. Okay, those were the continuation setups. If you guys want to look at the updates, you can look at the updates. Okay, so that was another correction. After that bigger ABC move, that correction just broken down and price was just keep pushing for the downside. All right, so that's what we were looking from, that high, that top. Updates are there, guys. All right, this chart we were looking for that breakdown. All right. Okay, so that's what you are having again at the current price. Same formation, same behavior, same pattern, everything is just same. Okay, so which move? Go down. Okay, what is the bigger trend on the dollar yen? Come on. Okay, so the longer term chart is telling us this trend we are having. All right, so I'm going to show you monthly chart. All right, so you see that? That's what you are having, a downtrend, a longer term downtrend, aggressive downtrend. Yeah, dollar is struggling against the yen since 1975. You see that? Struggling to go back up against the yen. Okay, so this is not going to happen anytime soon. All right, so this is the longer term wave, guys. Okay, so you guys don't need to consider that longer term wave. I mean, the wave which I'm just showing here on this monthly chart. You guys just need to consider one more drop within that daily flag or weekly flag, the flag which we are having on the current price. Okay, look for that. So we'll show you what you guys need to look for on lower time frame. Okay, this one more drop. Okay, this wave. All right, that wave. Okay, you see that wave, aggressive wave to the downside, or like that wave. Okay, so all charts are there. That pair was very nice to us. This pair was amazing. This pair was amazing, yeah, for us because it is moving the way we are looking for. It is moving in the direction we are looking for this pair. Okay, what you guys need to look for at the current price? Let's talk about that. Okay, watch this top. Okay, watch that top or this trend line. All right, so it can go slightly up for one more up move. Yeah, it can go up for that one more move. If so, you can trade on that small move. And if so, then make sure you take off your profit on time. Okay, you take off your profit on time. Okay, so what is the pattern and the structure we are looking for on the dollar yen? Just going to show you that chart. Just going to show you that chart. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we are looking for. All right. Okay, so we are within that correction, 60-minute correction. Okay, so you guys can see that pattern, the pattern which I have just shown you. Okay, you can see one more drop and one more up move and test of that bigger daily trend line or the previous top, and then aggressive move, correction, and drop. Okay, you can even trade on that move. All right, if you're not gonna see that pattern and price is going to rise aggressively at any time, just sell it. Just sell the dollar yen correction and keep selling the dollar yen for longer term to the downside, back to the bottom again. I'll try my best to update this chart. Okay, hot trade, good trade, hot trade, setting up for the reversal now. Okay, so as I said, short term, you guys can see one more up move on the dollar yen. Okay, you can trade on that if you guys want. Okay, make sure you buy at that bottom. Okay, buying that breakout is not making sense. You can even watch for that breakout, but gonna be slightly risky over there. Make sure you take off your profit on time if you are going to buy that breakout. Okay, on completion of that pattern, gonna give you a good risk reward ratio. Okay, completion of that pattern gonna give you a good risk reward ratio. You can put stock behind that. You can hold that trade for one more up move. Okay, so buying at this area not gonna give you good risk reward ratio and high risk. Okay, high risk trade, buying at the breakout. All right, so that's what you need to do, guys, on this pair. Good opportunity, yeah, good setup. Dollar yen is setting up for the drop. Okay, here we got the euro yen. Hope you guys listen to me, last week and already into that trade for sell. Okay, so there is no buy setup on the euro yen. Don't trade. Don't trade for upside on the euro yen. Don't buy the euro yen. Okay, just look at this behavior of the euro yen, how it was falling. Okay, within that circle, how it was falling. Okay, it is repeating that behavior again at this area, at the current price. Okay, so these are your trades. Okay, these are your trades. If you were following me at that time at this area when price was doing that, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. All right, if you never seen me at that time, then you don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so these are your trades. These are your trades. Okay, these are your trades. Okay, corrections, aggressive corrections, sharp corrections, sharp corrections, sharp corrections, sharp corrections, and downtrend. All right, longer term, don't try. No, we are not looking for that breakout on the dollar yen currently. Okay, fundamentally there is no breakout on the dollar yen currently. Yeah, so something there should be a special fundamentally which gonna give us break up on the dollar yen. Already, if you know what I have said in the meeting, yeah. So Bank of Japan, they are using the negative interest rate. They are not using the positive interest rate. Yeah, interest rate is negative there, and the Fed, they are raising the interest rate. All right, just think about that. When they gonna start to raise the interest rate, then what what's gonna happen with the yen? Yen is also a safe haven currency. Yeah, it reacts to the uncertainty. Okay, when they're gonna start to raise the interest rate and longer term trend is downside on the yen pairs, there's going to be a continuation for more downside on the yen pairs. So always look for a drop on the with the previous trend on the yen pairs. Okay, high probability trade setup. You're always going to get high probability trade setups. I will show you a couple of examples on other charts on other yen pairs. Okay, so always look for buy the yen. All right, if you see corrections or pullbacks, buy the yen. All right, so what I'm showing you on this chart seems very, very long. I'm showing you I'm showing you only sell setup. Yeah, short-term buy setup was showing you as well, but sell. Yes, sell here, selling. Yeah, all these are sell setups. All these were sell setups. Yeah, so sell setup here, sell last week, sell setup at this area. Yeah, these are the high probability setups, high probability and potential setup. Now let's talk about the next, guys. What you need to do. Okay, you are having another correction. If you go back to that chart, you're gonna see what we were having on that chart and what I have asked you to look for last week: breakdown and continuation to the downside. Okay, you got the breakout. Now you are having correction. Okay, shown you this chart at the start of the meeting as well. Okay, now you are having that correction. Okay, now watch that correction to breakdown and continuation for this leg. Okay, still you're gonna see good potential on this pair. Okay, let's suppose, guys, this pattern is not going to break down, going to change this formation. This flat formation is going to change. Okay, this is not your trade. All right, this is not your trade. Let the market give you a bigger correction at this area. Okay, if this pattern is not going to break down and going to turn into another formation like sharp correction or bigger correction like that, yeah, last week I have shown you that. Okay, if going to turn into that correction, you are having another chance to sell this pair from that top again. Okay, you are having another chance to sell this pair from 130. This is your trade. Okay, this is your trade currently. Yeah, this is your trade. Okay, so this is not your trade. Even if euro yen is going to break up that trend, this is not your trade. Okay, this is your trade for coming days. Okay, so trade into that way. Trade into that way where the trend is going rather than looking for the buy on the euro yen. All right, I'm going to show you lower time frame. Okay, watch this area and the short-term sell. And once you're going to have that sell within that pattern, watch it to break down. All right, so watch for this short-term trade. Okay, like that trade. Okay, watch this area for sell. Okay, and then watch for this breakdown and continuation to the downside. Okay, if you don't see that breakdown, yeah, you see that short-term trade and price is going to go back up again, watch this area again, all right, for breakdown. Okay, if the price is going to break up that top, this top, this top, yeah, going to break up that top, let the market give you a bigger correction, the correction which I have just shown you. Okay, and then look for downside. Even you can trade for short-term buy on that move, that bigger correction, but carry risk. That trade carry risk. Make sure you understand what you are doing before you take risk on your real money, guys. Okay, make sure you know what you are doing. Okay, so sell setup continuation on the euro yen and continuation on this pair as well. Okay, so downside on the pound yen. Okay, it is falling but not so aggressively. Okay, so if you are already into that trade, just watch it to continue for more downside. If you are not, just watch this to change in pattern formation. Okay, similar like the euro yen and one more drop. Okay, that's your trade. That's your trade. Buy setup is not there. As I said last week, you need to see breakup, aggressive breakup, correction, then you're gonna trade that way. Okay, you don't have that correction, you don't have that impulse. Okay, so you don't need to trade into that way. Okay, what you are having, stronger sell, correction, price is just breaking down, that's your trade. Okay, watch it to continue for more downside, pound yen. Okay, watch it to continue for more downside. Okay, so if you are already into that trade, perfect. If not into that trade, watch this pattern to appear. Yeah, change information of that pattern. Okay, one more up move, test that top, go down. Yeah, if not going to stop at this area, let the price test that top again. Let the price test that top again and sell it again. Okay, and breakdown of this chart. All right, simple breakdown and one more, like it is similar like the euro yen, the chart which I have just shown you last week. Yeah, and shown you just now. Breakdown similar like the euro yen. Okay guys, breakdown, correction, and go down. Okay, this chart. All right, that chart. Okay, that kind of breakdown you need to watch. This breakdown. Okay, if you see that breakdown, sell it. Once you're going to see that breakdown, watch for another correction. Okay, you see that correction is just developing over there. That correction, same steps here. Okay, breakdown, trigger the sell, correction, more downside. If you don't see that breakdown, okay, let the price go for another up move. Okay, let the price go for another up move, short-term up move. Just extend your trend line. Watch for breakdown again. Okay, if price keep pushing for upside for short term, just keep waiting for that breakdown. Okay, that's going to be the trade. That's going to be the trade. Okay, last time I was showing you that move from that high, that top, that wave. Okay, continuation of that wave. And catch if, look for short term within that channel for one more up move. Okay, so last week I have shown you short-term buy setup on the cat chief. Cat chief is just going the way we were looking for. Yeah, going down. We don't have the bigger correction on the cat chief. Okay, so this trade, that's your trade. Okay, if going to be aggressive, stay into that trade and let the market test that top again or the bigger correction at this area and then drop. Okay, this trade, watch for that trade this week. All right. Okay, buy from new low. You can't sell the catch if at the current price. Sell is just going down aggressively from that high. When I was asking to look for sell from that high, that previous high. Okay, when I was looking when I was asking to look for reversal from that high. Okay, now price is just reversing from that high. Now you guys need to look for short-term buy, and once price is gonna complete that short-term buy, look for completion of that short-term buy and the short-term sell within that pattern again. Okay, so last week that was the trade, short-term buy. Okay, so same trade again. Okay, at this area, that trade, short-term buy. Yeah, and if you see that's the correction, take off your trade and go for this trade. Okay, if you're going to be aggressive, correction, let the price test the top again. All right, and EuroCAD. Okay, one more drop on the EuroCAD. Okay, why I'm showing you strength on the dollar CAD? Because I'm showing you sell on the dollar CAD. All right, dollar CAD strength gonna give you more downside on the Euro CAD and bigger correction on the CAD chief or retest of the top again. Okay, so this trade. All right, so watch that. Stronger breakdown, correction, sell it again. Okay, sell the Euro CAD for more downside. Okay, so what's happening here on the pound chief? I have asked you to look for sell last week. Yes. Okay, so you guys know that we were watching for that correction throughout the last couple of weeks. Yeah, at the start of the June. Yeah, the whole month, almost whole month, you can say that we are having that correction. Okay, so was asking to look for sell from that high or new high, higher high. Okay, so you just need to repeat that again. If you are already into that trade, watch it to break down and continuation. If it is not going to break down and going to continue, let it form one more up move. Look for that area and continuation. Yeah, breakdown of that bigger daily flag, more downside. Okay, what is the bigger wave you guys are looking for? The bigger wave you guys are looking for is this. Okay, and continuation of that bigger wave. Okay, we are having that drop. Price is just going down. Okay, all these updates were there. Okay, what we were looking for? We were looking for that correction. Okay, we were waiting for that correction. All right, that correction. And almost, I haven't updated that chart. I think I have updated the 4-hour time frame, not the weekly. Let me show you that chart. 4-hour chart. Yeah, this chart. Okay, so this is what you need to look for. That correction completed. All right, and this is the recent update. Okay, what one more up move, short-term up move, go back up. Yeah, that test that top or form new high and go down. Okay, that's your trade. Okay, that's your trade. In case if you guys don't see breakdown of that correction, this daily correction, okay, then wait for the market, wait for the price to break up that trend clearly. Okay, this downtrend clearly. Wait for this to give you a stronger breakup, correction, then start to trade into that way. You don't have this fact. You don't have that fact. Okay, you don't have breakup, you don't have stronger buy over there, you don't have correction over there, so you don't need to trade into that way. Okay, so you have correction, you have another correction. Okay, trade into that way. Okay, don't trade into that way. If that is going to happen, yeah, follow my updates. All right, if that is going to happen, follow my updates. I'll try my best to update, will let you know that it is going to go back up and start to look for buy the pound chief. Okay, more downside is still there. Yeah, more downside is still there. You guys can see this formation. All right, you see that formation. Okay, look for this to continue for more downside. Okay, this area more downside. Pound chief. Euro pound. Okay, what I said last week, look for short-term sell on the euro pound and then buy. Yeah, if you have listened to me last week, you should already be into that sell. You have, you should be profitable on that sell, and you should already be into that trade from the bottom for upside. Okay, you should already be into the buy from the bottom. Okay, what you guys need to do now on this chart, yeah, you are slightly late on this pair. You can't do anything. If you are not into the buy, you have to wait for the correction. Okay, you have to wait for the correction to appear over there, to appears over there on lower time frame. Then you can look for euro pound for continuation to the upside. Okay, so that's what we were looking for. Go back up for one more up move. Okay, now on this chart on lower time frame, all right, so price is just currently going up. Okay, watch for another correction at this area on lower time frame, like 30-minute or 15-minute time frame, or retest of this bottom or that bottom. Okay, retest, and that's your trade. Okay, and break up and continuation. All right, so as I said last week, once price gonna complete that move, all right, this move. Okay, once price gonna complete that move, we're gonna watch price action at this area. What price gonna do at that top? If gonna stay at that top, then we're gonna look for this trade. All right, that trade. Okay, so same again for this week. Let the price complete that pattern, that move, this short-term up move, and then we're gonna look for it to go down from that top. Okay, so this week, watch for correction and look for it to go back up. Okay, 30-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame, correction is just trying to develop over there. Okay, another correction like that. See that? Just trying to develop over there. Okay, break up. Yeah, if that correction is not going to appear over there and price is going to get down, don't go for that trade. Go for that trade from the bottom. Okay, go for that trade setup where the potential is bigger. Okay, buy on the euro pound from the bottom. So pound CAD, one more drop. Okay, so correction is just getting bigger. Let me change this chart slightly so that you guys can see what's happening here on the pound CAD. All right, so same formation you guys are having here. What I was asking you to look for since a long time on this pair, a bigger daily correction. Bigger daily correction is just appearing over there. Okay, so we were looking for a reversal from that top when pound CAD was forming new high. Look at this bigger correction. You see that bigger correction? That bigger correction is just happening. Daily correction. All right, this bigger daily correction is just happening over there. It is same formation which I have just shown you on the pound chief. Okay, this bigger correction is just there. Okay, this bigger correction to break down and give you a continuation wave. All right, so you see that example, shown you that example a couple of times. Okay, this bigger correction which is just there, breakdown and continuation, okay, of that wave. All right. Okay, on lower time frame, that's the longer term chart. All right, on lower time frame, what you guys need to do for this week. Okay, so it slightly went up. Last week I was showing you, we got a couple of break-even trades on this pair. Yeah, I was showing you, sell at this area. Okay, we got a couple of break-even trades. So correction is just getting bigger, getting bigger for the daily time frame. All right, so you guys see that simple ABC move. Okay, so stronger sell. You see that stronger sell? Okay, stronger sell, breakdown, continuation, and more downside. Okay, if you see that stronger sell, just sell it. If you don't see that stronger sell and price is going for another correction, okay, they're going to be a short-term buy. All right, short term buy like that, short term buy, that short term buy. Once you're going to take that trade, try to take off on time and look for it to break down. Continuation. Okay, if I see this pair is going to change, downside is not going to come, we are going to continue for upside, I'll update that chart. Okay, so far you guys need to look for it to break down and continuation for downside. And same on this pair. Alright, so same on this pair. Okay, watch for that correction to break down. Okay, and continuation to the downside. Okay, so correction is just there, bigger correction, the correction which I was asking you to look for since last couple of weeks. Alright, so we were looking for sell. Yes, sell at these areas. So got a couple of break-even trades on this pair. Okay, now you need to look for breakdown. Okay, correction, and all the way keep pushing for the downside. Okay, if you don't see that stronger sell, you see that flag? Yeah, that was on lower time frame. If you don't see that stronger sell, stronger breakdown, and price is just going for another correction, right? Going for another correction, they're going to be a short-term buy. Okay, another correction, short-term buy. All right, and then breakdown of that bigger weekly correction, the daily correction for the downside. All right, so on the pound New Zealand dollar, last week I was showing you short-term buy on this pair. Okay, so same again, short-term buy on this pair, short-term buy, yeah, that move, that arrow. All right, so make sure you trade carefully. Last week I was showing you buy setup at that bottom. Okay, this pattern to continue for upside. All right, so we are having a bigger correction, daily bigger correction at sideways to the downside. First of all, look for this trade, that short-term trade, and once price is gonna come close to that bottom, look for buy and break up. If going to be aggressive, stay into that trade. If not, take off and look for sell and breakdown. All right, so currently this pair is at a neutral area, neutral place, running in the flat formation. Okay, you can trade in these sideways market. Yeah, these small trade, you can even sell, you can take off your profit, look for buy. Okay, every time when it is testing that high, watch it for breakup. Testing that bottom, watch it for breakdown. If breakdown, you can stay into that trade for more downside. Yeah, if breaking up, you can stay that buy for more upside. That's how you can trade into this pair, on this pair. Okay, if going to break down, we are having continuation to the downside. All right, if going to break up, it is going to go back up for one more move. Every time when price is just testing the bottom, testing the high, you are having an opportunity to trade on this pair. That's how you can trade for this week. Okay, so longer term view is to go back up on the pound New Zealand dollar rather than pushing for the downside. Okay, if change is going to come on this pair, definitely follow me on social sites for updates. Silver, yeah, coming down. What I said last week, look for that one more drop and go for buy another opportunity for upside. Okay, what I said last week, look for that one more drop and buy the silver again from the bottom. Okay, now you are having an opportunity to buy the silver again from the bottom. Okay, just simply straight away watch the previous bottom. Once price is gonna hit that bottom, you see that my blue arrow, sorry, blue line. Okay, once price is gonna test that bottom, look for it to buy. Okay, if not going to give you any price action at that bottom, watch for another one. Okay, watch for another one, look for that buy. Basically what it is doing, the ranges are getting narrow over there on the silver. Okay, the ranges are going to getting narrow. All right, you see that at some point you're gonna see a strong breakup on the silver. Downside on silver is limited over there. Yeah, basically what formation you are having over there, let me tell you guys. We see that formation very often on our charts, very often. Basically, you are having a correction on this weekly time frame for longer term. Okay, that was the trend. That was the reversal formation, trend reversal pattern. We got the breakup. Now we are having a correction. Okay, we are having a correction for more upside on the silver. Okay, longer term view. Okay, so you don't need to look for that trade. You need to look for it to go back up, test that top. That's your trade. If going to be very, very aggressive like the previous one, like the last one, just stay into that trade. Hold silver in physical form, in physical conditions. Okay, so just buy the silver at the previous bottom. Just simply buy. This is the easy trade and risk-free trade. You can say that. All right, just let it come down more. Test that these areas. All right, so start to build your positions. Watch for impulsive move, correction. Go buy. Go for buy. So Euro New Zealand dollar. What you guys need to look for. Basically, Euro New Zealand dollar is just going up because of the Aussie dollar. All right, going up. So last week I was showing you one more drop on this pair. We haven't got that one more drop. Price is just broken up. All right, broken up. You just look for it to continue for one more upside. Okay, you see that my arrow? Just look for it to continue for one more upside. There's going to be a short-term trade. I will show you that short-term trade on lower time frame. Okay, you can consider that short-term trade. Okay, and once price is going to complete that formation. All right, this formation. Look for it to go back up. Okay, so your sell setup on this pair only gonna be once you're gonna see breakdown, correction, and more downside. Okay, this setup for that setup. Okay, this continuation setup gonna be under that trend line. Okay, you can trade even on this short-term sell as well up to that bottom. And once you're gonna take that sell, watch it to break down. I'm going to show you that short-term sell. Okay, watch this trend line to break down. Okay, if price is going to close above this area, all right, above that circle, your sell setup is going to change. All right, so it should stay under that area. Okay, you can see another correction and price can go for one more up move. Okay, watch this stronger break sell, join that sell, break down, continuation, and more downside up to that bottom. Okay, this short-term trade. All right, so watch that kind of trade again, short-term trade on lower time frame. Euro New Zealand dollar went down, yeah. She was showing you sell setup on this pair last week. Okay, so it has just completed that trade setup. There's going to be another short-term sell setup on this pair. You guys can trade on that short-term sell setup. Okay, once price going to complete that short-term sell setup, look for buy. All right, look for buy on the Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, buy from that bottom, that move. Okay, look for it to go back up again. Buy from new low. So this short-term sell setup. Yeah, similar like the Euro Aussie dollar. Okay, that's going to be the trade you guys need to look for. Okay, it can give you another correction. It can go back up for one more up move. Okay, so price should not go above that area. Okay, it can test that top, but it should not go above that area. Okay, so your sells are going to be valid. Watch this area, stronger sell, join that stronger sell, break down, and move downside. Okay, new low, take off your profit and look for it to go back up. Okay, if you don't see that stronger sell, you see another correction, okay, let the market go back up for one more up move. Look for this area, same aggressive sell, correction, move downside. All right, what I'm saying that again and again, guys, if you see this, if you see that, okay, don't trade based on just assumptions. These trend lines and the indicators, whatever the indicators you guys use on your chart, those are just for informational purposes. Okay, just for indications. They're not going to move the market. Your indicators not gonna move the market. Yeah, these trend lines not gonna move the market. Who gonna move the market? Yeah, traders gonna move the market. Investors or big players of the market, they're gonna move the market. All right. So learn their behavior, how they trade, how they behave. Yeah, you see their behavior on your chart. All right. You see big players' behavior on your chart. Okay, so someone has sold at this area aggressively. That's why you are having that stronger sell. Okay, and after that, market was just following that sell to the downside. All right, so try to understand their behavior. Yeah, if you're gonna know about that, it's gonna be really easy for you to read the market, to understand the market. Okay, it's gonna be really easy, very easy. Okay, so just watch for one more drop on the Euro New Zealand dollar and the CAD yen. CAD yen, as I said last week, breakdown for more downside. Yeah, so just watch for it to continue for more downside. Okay, CAD yen for that one more drop. Continuation. Strength on the yen pairs. Continuation. So broken down, yeah? CAD yen broken down, but not falling so aggressively. Then what you can expect on this pair, guys, change in pattern formation. Okay, so that bottom, watch for that bottom and watch for that change in pattern formation. All right, test that top rather than the symmetrical triangle. Okay, short-term buy from that bottom. Okay, and sell from this area for the downside. Okay, I'll try my best to update this chart. Okay, but that's what you guys need to look for, more downside. All right, more downside on this pair. All right, so strength on the yen pairs. Okay, watch that bottom. Okay, now just watch it to give you a change in pattern formation. So more downside on the CAD yen and Aussie yen. More downside on the Aussie yen. Okay, what's happening here on this pair? Let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you. You see that? Big fall is due on this pair. Okay, so we are having that big fall. All right, so we were prepared for that big fall in 2017. Okay, not today, in 2017. So what we are having now on this chart, continuation. All right, so you see that? Continuation. The continuation formation, which is just developing over there on the euro yen. Same like that. Same like that chart, that formation. Okay, continuation for more downside. Okay, that correction over. That trend resumed. Okay, all right, you see that corrections? You see that corrections? All right, so you see that corrections? Okay, it is just repeating that correction again at this area. That's why I'm saying to you guys, don't go for buy on the euro yen. All right. Okay, that's how yen pairs behave. Okay, so we were selling the Aussie yen at this area last week. We were looking for it to continue for more downside. Okay, what you need to do, yeah, last week setup was there. I'm going to show you that chart again so that you guys can understand what you need to do next time. Okay, you need to see this behavior again. If price is going to go back for one more up move, you can buy for short term at the previous bottom, but from top. Yeah, this is the wave we are having currently. Okay, this wave is about to complete. Okay, so if price is going to go back for one more up move, yeah, so you need to watch this behavior again at that top or sell it again. No longer term buy setup is over there on the Aussie yen, but short term gonna be over there. Yeah, you can consider the short term setup. Okay, there gonna be a short term sell as well on the Aussie yen for more on side. Watch correction for that and then go for that trade. Okay, and watch that bottom for breakdown. Okay, this bigger sideways market or bigger flat channel breakdown and continuation for the downside. Yeah, you guys need to be into that trade from the high. I was showing you that sell in my weekly market outlook. You have to be into that trade. Even I was showing you that breakdown as well. If you guys remember that in weekly market outlook, you have to be into that trade already. All right. Okay. Watch for that breakdown from move down side. If not going to break down, take off your profit. Watch for. Let me show you what clearly. All right. So watch for this. All right. You see that aggressive move? Okay. Correction, drop, aggressive move, correction, go back up. All right. Go back up. Buy. Okay. Buy for that move. Buy for that move. Yeah. Buy for that kind of move at this area. And then sell from the top again. We are having bigger correction, bigger flat formation, bigger flat trend continuation pattern formation on the USD yen, Euro yen. Okay, so you see this is just for your learning purpose, guys. Normally I don't do that kind of stuff in the weekly market outlook because it takes a lot of time. All right, so once you're gonna see that move gonna finish. All right, so this buy move gonna finish. Watch for the sell from top. I'll update that chart in the weekly market outlook. All right, this behavior, this sell from the top again. Okay, so far you guys don't need to consider that. You guys need to consider continuation move downside and bottom for breakdown. If you see that breakdown, you stay in. If you don't see that breakdown, look for it to go back up. Yeah, so short-term setups gonna be over there. Make sure you trade carefully on these short-term setups. Okay, these are the short-term setups. You see that? These are the short-term setups. Okay, you see that short-term setups? You see that short-term setups? All right. You see that short-term setup? Yeah, this short-term setup, this short-term setup, this short-term setup. Okay, that short-term setup. Okay, watch for another correction, and there's going to be a short-term setup for one more move down. All right. So Kiwi yen, watch for correction and drop. Okay, I'm going to show you pairs quickly because we are running out of time. All right, correction, move on side. All right, so Euro Chief, move on side. Yeah, so breakdown of that continuation and look for it to go down. Okay, one more drop, and once price going to complete that one more drop, look for it to go back up. All right, so the Euro Chief to go back up. Okay, so continuation. Yes, last week I have shown you that chart, guys, if you remember that. Okay, more downside and then go back up. All right, so Aussie New Zealand dollar, continuation and more downside. Okay, all right, so I have shown you that drop. Even price start to fall before that. Okay, so we haven't seen change in pattern formation. Prices just keep falling. What you guys can do now on this pair, you can wait for it to give you another correction before you join that fall. Okay, this correction, another correction. All right, watch for another correction and then join that fall. All right, so watch for that correction and then look for it to continue. So yeah, so slightly bigger correction. You see that? Like that bigger correction. Okay, so slightly bigger correction. They're going to be more downside on this pair against the Kiwi. And this pair as well. All right. Okay, this continuation and this week. Watch it to continue for more downside. Okay, so just look at this pair. Just look at this pair. Those who don't have clue how market moves, they come on my charts and start to talk about this and that, start to talk about politics. Yeah, this is going to happen and that's going to happen. Just look at that, which way this is going to go. They don't have clue about the structures, about the patterns, how market moves. All right, so it is going up. So people were coming on my chart and were saying that, you know, the South African government gonna do this and do that. All right, and price not gonna go back up. All right, so what you can do on this pair right now, you can watch for a correction and then up. Okay, if you don't see that correction, we're gonna look for one more drop, and then this is the longer term wave. You're gonna see that wave, whatever you know the government is going to do over there on the rand. Okay, you have seen that move on the Turkish lira and Euro Turkish lira. Okay, you're gonna see that move continuation for upside. These currencies struggle against the dollar. These currencies always struggle against the dollar. Okay, so they're gonna be a buy setup on the dollar rand again if it is going to go for another drop. So far, just watch another correction and continuation on the dollar rand. Okay, so here on this chart, you are having one more drop. I was showing you this one more drop since last 2 or 3 weeks. All right, so this one more drop since last 2 or 3 weeks. Now you are having that one more drop. All right, this one more drop. I was showing you that one more drop since last 2 or 3 weeks. So you guys are having that drop. What you can do now, get ready for it to go back up. Okay, good opportunity gonna be over there on this chart. Very, very good opportunity. Okay, go back up. All right, so watch that bottom, this bottom or that bottom or the previous bottom, guys. Okay, price is about to complete. Yeah, so that move is corrective move. All right, so you're going to see aggressive move buy, a strong buy very, very soon on this pair. Okay, so that's your trade. All right, that's your trade. Get ready for that trade. Watch bottom for that trade. What was the last trade? Last was the short. Last trade was the short, sell from top. Shown you that chart. Okay, so now price has just completed that move. You guys need to look for it to go back up. What kind of trade? Same, which I have just shown you last time. You see that? Went up. This is your trade again. Okay, this is money waiting for you. Okay, this money is waiting for you. Okay, or possible breakout and continuation. All right, and the index market is just keep pushing for upside. As I said last week, you guys need to watch for the correction and just keep buying for short term. Okay, watch for the correction and keep buying for short term. Small trade, you can't hold that trade for longer term to the upside. Okay, correction, short term buy on the index market. All right, so short term buy here. Okay, this correction to break up and continuation. All right, so short term buy on the Dow Jones. Okay, another flag is just appearing over there. Watch for this to continue. All right, so S&P 500, short term buy. All right, so you all guys know that what is the longer term chart which we were looking for on these index market. Okay, so continuation. You see that correction? Okay, see that correction? Okay, so short term buy. This is your trade. All right, this is your trade and continuation for upside. Okay, so UK 100 index is slightly changing. All right, so short term buy. This is your short term trade. All right, this is your short term trade for this week. Okay, go back up. Nike, short term buy. All right, so this pattern to continue. Okay, so short term buy. And let's look at the crypto currency. Okay, so dollar Turkish lira is just going up. All right, what I have shown you, buy setup on the dollar Turkish lira. Okay, it's just going up. Just watch it. If you are into that trade, watch it to continue for more upside. Okay, this correction to break up and continue. This correction is just over now. Okay, and continuation. If you already into that trade, more upside. All right, good, enjoy. If not in, watch for that correction for this week and more upside. So let's look at the crypto market. Okay, so as I said last week, a correction and one more drop. Okay, so correction is just appearing over there for one more drop. Okay, so longer term, you guys know that buy or longer term buy on the Bitcoin. All right, so currently it is forming a correction. I will show you what you guys need to do on lower time frame. Okay, so that's your longer term trade. Okay, go back up, longer term, that move. All right, so your first target is going to be the 10,000. So on lower time frame, what price is just doing right now? Right now, it is completing a bigger correction. All right, so simple ABC move, which I have asked you to look for last week. You see that correction is just appearing over there. All right, okay, that correction can go for another move down and can rise aggressively from 6,000. Yeah, correction, start to buy. You don't have that impulsive move at the current price. Okay, if price is not going for that one more drop and you are having aggressive move, yeah, this move is going to turn into a very aggressive. Yeah, breaking up. Yeah, let it correct. Let it correct. Okay, then buy the breakout for more upside. Okay, let it correct before you buy the Bitcoin. All right, okay, because it can turn, yeah, it can turn into a bigger correction like that. All right, and can break down for one more drop. Yeah, so this correction going to confirm that price is not going to go down for one more move down and going to continue for upside for longer term. Okay, that was the last week. 6,000 is about to hit. Okay, so longer term buy on the Bitcoin. One more drop, then up. So same on all these charts. Okay, shown you these charts last week with so much detail. Okay, one more drop of that correction. One more drop and buy from the previous bottom. OITA hitting $1. Okay, watch for it to go back up. You all guys know that what is the bigger chart? What is the longer term perspective on this? All right, so watch that bottom. That's your trade. Yeah, I'm just going to save some time by going through quickly so that you guys can understand. Okay, so buy from the bottom, Ripple. Okay, one more drop. Okay, that's your trade. Same again like last week. All right, so buy NEM at the previous bottom. Okay, so on lower time frame, they are forming, these coins forming small correction. They can go slightly lower for one more drop. Watch for that and then buy. Buy on the Verge coin from the bottom. All right. Buy on the Dash from the bottom. New low. All right. Go back up. This is your longer term trade. All right. So, and Monero has broken down the previous bottom. Okay, this is your trade. This is your trade. Okay, watch for that trade. All right. Bitcoin Cash, watch for buy from the previous bottom. All right, you see that? This is your trade. This is your longer term trade. Okay, Litecoin. Okay, last week I have shown you what you guys need to look for on this altcoin. All right, so aggressive move, correction, boom. These coins gonna go back up. All right, so buy on the Dogecoin at the previous low. Buy on the Muna coin at the previous low. These coins you guys need to hold. Buy on the Dogecoin as well, and on the DigiByte and Sia coin. These are the coins which gonna give you a lot of money. Okay, you're not gonna make a lot of money on the Bitcoin now. If you're gonna buy the Bitcoin in 6,000, yeah, you're gonna buy the Bitcoin at the 6,000. You're only gonna double your money, double or triple. You're gonna triple your money. Yeah, but these coins, these altcoins, gonna give you a lot of money. Once Bitcoin gonna rise, these coins gonna rise with the Bitcoin as well. Okay, so Rather than spending money on the Bitcoin, look for these altcoin. Okay, next, buy from the bottom. That bottom burst. Buy from the bottom. Buy from the bottom, Redcoin. Yeah. Buy this coin, Cardano, at the bottom. BitPay. Buy at the bottom. All right. So Peercoin, buy these coins at the bottom. Enough for this week, everyone. Is there any question? Is there any question, everyone? So Apple, I think I don't have that chart. Let me add that chart quickly for you. There was a buy setup on the Apple. Okay, you can't do anything. All right, so you can't do anything on this chart. You can't do anything on this chart. What you gonna do on this chart? What you gonna do on this chart? When you're gonna look at this chart, what you gonna do on this chart? Which trade you gonna do on this chart? I mean, watch. You can't do anything. This is just rising aggressively, rising, one way. Okay, you can't do anything on this chart. It is just rising. What you can do, you can only wait. Okay, you can only wait. You can only wait for a correction, and then that correction is gonna give you a chance to buy the Apple for more upside. Okay, you can't buy. If you're gonna buy the Apple, buy the Apple at the current price. I will show you. Okay, if you're gonna buy the Apple at the current price, you're gonna start to worry about your money. All right, you see that correction, sharp correction, another sharp correction. Okay, at least there should be another sharp correction. Okay, and then you're gonna buy. Yeah, if you are not looking for that longer term trade, you are looking for short term trades. At least price needs to correct back to that bottom. All right, at least price needs to correct that bottom. Okay, let me show you. All right, so at least price needs to correct. All right, you see that correction? You see that correction? All right, that was a sharp correction. All right, so that was a flat correction. Press did that continue? That was a flat correction. Okay, so you need to see that correction, at least something like that, bigger correction, 1 to 3 move, and then you start to trade for more upside. Okay, otherwise you only can, if you are still looking for trade on daily basis on the Apple, they're gonna be a very, very small trades on lower time frame. Okay, and those trades are these. Okay, these are the trades. Short them buy, short them buy, short them buy. Okay, this move has just completed that bottom, short them buy. That's what you can look for. Okay, for short term, just watch it to go back up from these previous lows. Okay, this pattern to keep pushing for upside. If looking for longer term, you need to watch for a bigger correction before you put a lot of, big money in the market. Okay, so any other? So dollar Mexicano is just pushing for upside in my opinion. If I'm not wrong, dollar Mexicano is just pushing for upside. Let me look at that chart. All right, so if you are looking for sell this pair, all right, you see that it is just rising over there, rising for upside. If you are looking for sell this pair, okay, you need to see this trend to break down first. Okay, this trend needs to break down first aggressively, correction, and then you trade for the downside. You don't have these two facts so far. Okay, just look for it to continue for upside. Short term buy. All right, trend is bullish, strong bullish. Okay, you see that trend is strong bullish. Okay, just price is just rising. So trade that way. Don't trade against that trend. Okay, watch for these short-term corrections and just keep looking for buy. Okay, before you go for short, you need to see aggressive sell before you trade for the more downside. You don't have that. All right, so you see that corrections, short-term buy. See that sharp correction, short-term buy. Sharp correction, short-term buy. Okay, watch for another correction and short-term buy. All right, and short-term buy. All right, guys. Almost all. Where I see setups. Okay, where I see setups, I trade. Okay, so thank you very much for coming again this week in the weekly market outlook. Hope you guys making money. Enjoy your week. Have a profitable week again. We'll see you back again in another weekly market outlook. Until then, bye bye. Until then, have a good week, yeah?